Order filled. Order filled.
Took a little partial, putting my stop just right below there. If it hits, it hits, no problemos. The reason that I closed out some little bit early is because I see that we've got this gap down, and it's hard to ignore that gap down. It's 735, right? So 735 gap most likely coming, which means, you know, if I'm green before that happens, I'm happy to take some out. Okay, so I'm out on the rest there. I just really see this coming to 735. Let's see, it's a little sketchy because see the 5 minute is not long yet. We don't have a long here, and I really like taking trades that are at least supported by the 5 minute. Ideally. And right now everything is still short, so this could just be, you know, a little fake little bounce here. I don't trust it. But at least I took a shot on the setup. I walked away with green, up 88 buckaroos on it. Okay, so there's that gap fill I was talking about. I'm gonna jump in just AB size here now. Now that it's fulfilled that desire, filling the gap. Very, very small risk. I'm just risking basically whatever I made in the previous trade. Nice little bounce there. I'll raise my stop here now. I'm looking for 780, 783. So I'm going to take out just one of them and I'll leave the other one to run, and you never know what happens at that point. We shall see. Like I said, I'm not super optimistic about this trade here because it's only the small time frames really that are telling me that we have and we've got a long bias. It's only the small time frames. That's not really enough. So I'm open and willing for these to be stop outs. I don't really care, right? We shouldn't care what happens. We take the setups, we take the trades, and what happens, happens. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a rough ride. Let's see. It's gonna test our patience. Our patience is always tested in the markets. And whether we succeed or not depends on how well we pass that test. And I pass that test really well every day. That's why I'm still here when I started trading, most who started at the same time as I did, well, they quit. Most quit. They've moved on with their lives. You gotta be willing to take the hits. If you're not willing to take the hits, then you won't get the gains. Yeah, not looking good. 70 MA is about to cross under the 20. So we're going to have a temporary pullback, and we could see a pullback all the way down to 700. If that succeeds in happening, really would have liked to see my 780s come first though. You know, then it can go down to 700, that's fine. Alright, so the 7 still over the 20, that's good on the 1 minute. 7 is over the 20 on the 2, fantastic. It's a good sign for me in my long. But of course that could change at any moment, but I don't care. Done caring.
Order filled. Order filled.
Looking good. So patience is paying off here. Looking good.
Order filled. Order filled.
Trading multiple accounts on this, so that's why you're hearing all this order filled, order filled. Managing some of them a little differently, some of them are heavier size. So that's what I'll do, you know, I'll trade the same area but multiple different accounts in different ways, risk management. Let's see, the one that you see here, I'm looking to take a partial at 783.25 and then leave the rest. Now at this point, it's gone to my target, so I'm gonna have to raise that here. I want to risk $18 only on this at this point. If it comes back, probably won't though. Probably gonna hit 783, and I'll get paid. Beautiful. Let's get it. 783.25 coming right up. I love the market. I love how these things don't bother me anymore. You know, how it comes close to your target and then starts to pull back, and just so you can feel a certain kind of way. Bad news is for the market, for market makers, I don't feel anything. For those who made the design of this market to make it bobble around everywhere, I really don't care anymore.
Order filled.
And there it is, filled. So you have to reach a point where you just don't care, guys. You just don't care what it does. So my stop's here now. In fact, I'll even give it a little more room. Cool. Now, if I look at, you know, as far as destinations and where the market wants to go, well, it wants to go to, specifically, it's got to go here. Okay, so 830.25. Y'all know that are on Zoom just why, you know, it's got to do that. It's just the nature of the market. We need to go from liquidity point to liquidity point. And so if it keeps going, you know, that's where it's going to run to. So let's see. Looking good, really promising. So I'm looking for that 820, 825 on the rest. You know, it's nice to know where things can go. So I'm gonna sell the last con there for very specific reasons. Otherwise, I'll just get out for a 20 buckaroo loss. That's nice. I'm already up overall across the accounts that I did trade on this. I'm up for 500 total for the day so far. And you know, I've only been, this is my first trade. I'm up $500 across my accounts, guys. And it's just a really defined way that I got in, reason that I got in. And this is the result. Now, it could have been a loser, and you know, that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. It's okay to have a losing trade. That's part of it, right? And if I did, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't say that, oh, the strategy that's made me tens of thousands of dollars, suddenly it doesn't work. Of course not. I'd move on to the next trade, take that one, right? And then I'd take the next one, and the next one, and the next one, until I hit the money that I need for the day. I mean, being up 580 right now total, that's amazing. You know, for anybody, very few people on earth actually make that per day. And we've done it here in, you know, a matter of 20 minutes. Kind of crazy, right? And I'm very grateful, and I feel blessed to have this knowledge. And I thank myself more than anyone else or anything else. I thank myself for pushing forward through the hard times. And believe me, there were hard times. You all know what I'm talking about. We've all had them. Just pushing through and believing that you'll come out the other side green eventually. That you'll find your way, you'll see the light, you'll get to the end of the tunnel. And I have. So I'm very grateful I never gave up. Here we go. Up over 650 now. See if we can hit that 823 would be sweet. And I'll probably call it a day for pre-market, for London at least. I knocked this one out the park. So after this trade, I'll take a break. I'll relax a bit, maybe go get another coffee, take a walk, come back when New York market opens. It's a great life. It's a great life. Came into my office at around 9:30 a.m. It's now 10:35. Just click, clack, do what I'm supposed to do. And that's that. So I'm up right now about more than half of what I used to make per month.
Order filled.
Working a tiring job. Okay, so I'm out. All out.
Order filled.
Locking gains. Boom. Done. Just like that. Just like that. Great day. Cool. I'll be back for New York in 4, 5, 6 hours. Ciao.